What's up, everybody? Welcome back. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're returning, welcome. You are at Miracle Drip Tarot. Ta-da! This video is for mature audiences only. Parental discretion is advised. Alright, so this is going to be a reading for Sagittarius Capricorns, the cusp of prophecy. Cusp of prophecy. Alright, so I already did the pre-shuffle and I got these cards. And it's really wild, yo. Just say that. We got the Tower with the Daughter of Air. That looks badass right there already. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know, it's probably not beautiful, but it's like crazy. Anyway, and then the Sun card and the Four of Air, Truth. So, right away, we have Scorpio energy, Mars. We have Leo, and we have, what is this? Libra and Saturn energy. Boom. So I'm gonna just start off by telling you guys straight up. The Tower with this Dart of Air is so badass. Like, this is like a riot. Like some crazy destruction, riot in the streets. It's a tower, it's chaotic. And this is your energy, Daughter of Air. She's a rebel. She's a badass. She's the firecracker, okay? And next to this Sun card, it looks like you're winning. Whatever competition is coming towards you, you're realizing who you are. Like, it's like you're being unveiled at how badass you are. Whatever situation here, this tower moment that exploded, this moment of chaos and things falling apart or something like that, you came through with some real badass energy and laid your samurai demo down and let people know that when it comes to whatever that was, you got this. And they're like, whoa, okay, that's clear now. It's obvious that that's you. When it comes to that, abundos, okay, abundant. But this Four of Swords in reverse. This is you unwilling to reflect and have introspection on how loco you can go sometimes. Sometimes you get a little for loco. You do a little things that are a little crazy. You might be a little wild sometimes. And you may not want to see that. You know, you don't want to face that. So if you're willing to face that and we're going to talk about it, or you at least willing to listen to me talk about it, I'm going to do a reading on this, okay? So I just want to thank you for your participation. Let's get into it. So let's see what this tower is about. What was this tearing down of this event that was like pivotal and really has changed things? I mean, I can't say it's for the worse or for the better because, you know, time will tell. All endings are new beginnings. That's what I can say. But something has come falling down. Let's figure out what that is. Let's hear about that. The Tower card. Tell us 3 cards on the Tower, please. Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody went off. That's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Ace of Wands in reverse. Oh, they gave me 2 cards when I only needed 1 more. It's the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So I feel like, yeah, there's something you were passionate about moving forward with, and there was supposed to be some opportunity for a new passionate beginning. And even though you're pissed off, I feel like you're keeping your emotions under control. Or there's actually 2 women here. There's 2 queens here. So that may have been the Tower issue as well. We have the Queen of Swords and we have the Queen of Cups here underneath this Tower card. So I believe that, and then you have this Ace of Wands in the reverse in the middle. Somebody may have gotten an STD. I don't know. I had to say that. And this Page of Wands in reverse. Someone's sharing their sexuality freely. And I think that's the shock here. And there, you thought that there was going to be a new beginning of some sort that was more genuine. And maybe that's what this Tower is. It's a sudden shocking discovery that this isn't what you thought it was. And it's really brought down the relationship. And then we have here this Daughter of Air energy, which is very sharp. She's very quick. So she's going to investigate and find out. She's very impulsive, though. And at this point, I think you're realizing, your self-realization is popping off. Where you like realize you could go off. You go off sometimes. And it's not that you go off sometimes. It's more so like, I mean, you may not be realizing that, but that is what it is that there's this whole rebellious energy going on. Tell me more about the Daughter of Air. That's a lot. We'll take this 2 of Pentacles, though. You're trying to maintain. Oh, wow. I just mixed up all that. You're trying to maintain and keep things together. There's a lot going on. You're juggling and things are up in the air. You may not be sure about the ins and outs of everything. We got the Page of Swords. You're trying to figure out what's going on. You look into the sky, but I don't feel like there's some honesty that needs to be shared about stability and a celebration, maybe a union with your soulmate person. We have here the 2 of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the 4 of Wands. Things are up in the air. You're trying to figure out what's going on. Your stability is a factor. And you are feeling very fiery and impulsive and ready to what you got to do. The Daughter of Air and the Page of Air is basically the same thing. You are very, very trying to figure out what's going on. Very sharp is what I'm saying. You're on top of something. This Four of Cups is telling me to warn you not to overindulge in whatever energy this is, because you'll get burnt out. This Four of Cups, eventually he's sitting there unable to drink the last cup, just bored, you know, uninterested. But these are cups being offered to you by spirit, by the universe. So take your time. I think you're just realizing, or you don't want to realize, you've made a display of how sharp you can be. And it's really shocked everyone. But they were asking for it. I'm not saying they weren't asking for it. But you showed them, and now it's clear for everybody. Let's see what's up with this Sun card. Let's see. Give me something on the Sun card. Two more. One more. The Empress. Some of you could be mothers, but I see a very productive energy here. Someone who has been spending a lot of time in isolation, contemplating, thinking, getting their Socrates, Plato, Aristotle on, you know, being like hermit philosopher vibe, you know, learning things, being alone, you know. But it's now you're ready to come out of that energy, but it's clear that there's going to be outside resistance. It's like they almost prefer you to just sit there and be quiet. Like, they like you better to yourself because they know you're the Empress. They know you come with this really sharp, fiery energy. And I'm saying fiery because it's not even fiery, but it is, because it's like impulsive, you know, but it's more quick-witted. It's not silly. You know, when I say fiery, I don't mean like, I don't know. You guys know what I'm saying. Y'all my homies. Y'all get it. Okay. But there's something that you don't want to focus on. You're not ready to like internalize where this comes from. Where this maybe you're hiding from something why you get so intensely focused. And impulsive. Let's see. Tell me about this Four of Air in reverse. 3 cards on the Four of Air in the reverse, please, Spirit. Thank you. 2 more. More, please. Thank you. Death card. 3 of Pentacles. 8 of Wands in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing a situation with children with all these pages. We have 2 pages here. And we have an Empress who has children in this picture also. Could be one's an air sign, one's a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. girl boy. Very maternal energy here with the Queen of Cups and the Empress. But back to the cooperate. Someone willing to cooperate and collaborate. And this is a big change. There's some big change. But this is a slow. This is not fast. You know? Someone's not quick to do this. This is not choosing to. But this is you not wanting to internalize things. So I feel like you are using collaborations and working with others to distract yourself from focusing on your internal things, internalizing yourself and your problems, taking the inner reflection stuff, you know? And this death card, it's like begging for you to do that, to start incorporating that into your life, to stop running. You can't run from the death card. The Grim Reaper, like, how do you run from the Grim Reaper? I mean, last time I checked, you just can appear, like, just it's right there, like, you know? Let's see. So let's ask for some perspective. Let's get some perspective from, started from this Alice in Wonderland tarot deck. It has the most amazing pictures in here, guys. So this is going to give us perspective. I feel like perspective is the best thing needed for moving forward. Like, if you're trapped in a situation, usually if you see things differently, you can feel differently about it. So you need a perspective on the situation that works with your heart and your mind so that you can move forward. So let's get some perspective, shall we? All right. Oh, goodness. So we have here a moment's regret, nostalgia, idealizing the past, fear you've made a mistake. So, guys, we can't live in the past and we can't go back and change the past. We're going to read that from the book. Also, I like to read the oracle cards from the book. Okay, it says, we're all a little mad here. Everyone is a little different. Beautiful. Look at that crazy kitty. Oh, did I show you the first one? Sorry. And wake up. It's your moment. All right, let's see. 16. It's nostalgia, idealizing the past, fearing you made a mistake. Forging ahead without reflection. See? Forging ahead, like with gusto. This is it. Forging ahead. Just that's forging ahead without reflection. That's this whole thing right there in one sentence. Forging ahead. All right, sorry. An inability to marry the past, the present, and the future. No thinking back. A lack of attachment to what once was. The refusal to remember. Seeing nostalgia as sentimental and foolish. A focus on the future and lack of appreciation for what was good about the past. It's like you're running away from something. Let's dig in, see what's going on with that. Let's not see what's going on with that, because if you resonate with that, you know what the hell's going on with that. This reading is about you, not your lover. So let's ask, what is the best advice if that is really how you feel? You know, if you're really feeling like you want to evade your past, what could bring about more healing? Moments of regret. Moments of regret. Wow. It's like you want to just be left alone. You're like, I feel like there's Empress in reverse there's a codependent energy that could be very, what's the word? Not codependent is one of the words, but could be manipulative, emotionally manipulative, just really codependent, and it's a burden. And you much rather be alone. You don't want to look at the past because of that, whatever that means to you. I just think you need to come to terms with your present moment, like the book said, and try not to run and face head on what are your issues, what are your problems, like how can I fix this? No? Okay. But with this 10 of Wands, it means that it's going to be a Ace of Wands in a second. This is the end of a cycle. So it could be the ending of a codependent situation where you get to release this union that happened, or this union that you're a part of. I don't know if y'all can hear the music, but it's tight. We're going to read this one. We're all a little mad here. Everyone is a little different. Creepy, creepy. It came in the reverse. 23. It says, telling yourself you are normal over and over won't make it so. You may be grounded, wholesome, earthy, realistic, pragmatic, but you are still a little mad. There is no need to deny it so strongly or to point out the madness in anyone else. Come to know your own brand of madness, and you'll be much more at peace and be able to enjoy the amazing life that you are blessed enough to experience. Because we're all a little mad here. Everyone's different, and everyone has their kookiness. This goes back to you being like a rebel, extra Page of Swords energy, like up on it. Like, I hope you don't be looking like this cat. Anyways, I'm goofy, y'all. So this you don't need to point out other people being crazy neither. Like, you know, you just be like, hey, I'm crazy. I know I get a little crazy sometimes, you know? And I know this about me. It's like you have to have your whole moment. let's put something on this. Let's see. What can help you self-realize and accept? What can help you realize and accept yourself more? Judgment. Look, weigh the factors. Analyze the situation. This happened and this happened and this happened. I did this. I said this. They did this. They said that. And yeah, I might be a little nuts. But, like, Page of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, a little bit hot-headed. That's a lot of pages out here. Queen of Cups in reverse. She could be very emotionally manipulative, guys. The Queen of Cups in reverse. That's a very emotional energy, and it could be a bit manipulative. And then next to the Hermit card, which is like somebody being completely introvert and like to themselves, you know, thinking, brewing up downloads from God and stuff. Like, this is too, I mean, but I guess you could be like alone and sad and angry because the Page of Wands reverse is upset. But this is calling judgment. This is, like I said, they said this and I said this and then this happened and that happened. And so I guess I did this and they did that. And they did that probably because I did this. And even though they did this, I still shouldn't have did that. I could have did something better. And I'm taking responsibility for my part in this. And yeah, I was crazy. I was a little crazy. I don't know. That's like, you just gotta own it, I guess. They want. And then we have wake up. It's your moment. So it's time to be crazy or something or rebellious. The world needs you to be this person that you are. That's why they want you to accept it. So then that when you're confronted with other people, like I said on 8 Mile, nobody can throw it in your face. You know what I mean? Like, it's your moment. So let's see what they're actually going to say, not just what I think, you know. So anyway, it says, a rude awakening, being asked to deliver before you are ready, being present and fully engaged with what is happening around you, making a contribution, being assertive despite your gentle nature, insisting on being able to tell your story, making your moment count, sharing with others who you are ready to listen. Share with others who you are ready to listen. Oh, sharing with others who are ready to listen. I'm sorry, that just like, I had to get that right because I'm like, that's whatever. I've been smoking. So anyways, they were like, it's your time to ask questions, to get answers, to be you, to shine. The world, I always tell you guys, the world is waiting for you to be you. There's only one you. There's only one all of us. There's only one me. There's nobody else in the world like me. And there's nobody else in the world like you. And so what I bring to you, the way that I express my tarot story right now, you who are watching this can receive my message. Or else you would have left already. Okay? But you're here. You're receiving. We're speaking to each other right now. We're vibing. We're zhuzhing. You know? I'm here to do that. In this moment, there's nothing else that I'm supposed to be doing other than what I'm doing right now. I'm doing me. And that's what you're supposed to be doing, you, which is listening, giving me a like. Yep, there you go. Subscribe. And realizing what you bring to the world. The world is waiting for you to contribute what it is that you have inside your heart. The world will run a whole lot smoother if everybody was ready to just hand over and share their gifts with the world like they were supposed to. You are a vessel. And I know a lot of murk gets on top of us and makes us feel afraid to shine, or some of us get tired of shining, or some of us just like, whatever reason why we're not glowing. It's time to glow. It's your moment. This magic moment. It's your moment, okay, babes? It's time. Tell me more. Tell me more, because this just sounds great, The world's going crazy, but you know what that means? You could be a millionaire. You could make something that changes the world. Who would have thought that? I've been praying for this moment, actually. Even though I didn't know it was going to happen like this, I wake up every morning and be like, why does the world have to be like this? Like, why can't people who are not making, people who make regular jobs, why can't they be important? Like, why don't people glorify them? Like, what they're doing is important. What other people are doing is not important. And they get paid way more. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I'm glad everyone is being appreciated right now. Everybody. Of course, we appreciate entertainment, but we really are appreciating the people who are practical in our lives right now. It's their moment. So it's like, it's the time in this space where things are changing. It may not have been your moment before, and when you were all like rebelling and rambunctious, people couldn't feel it. They was like, nah, this ain't that time. Okay, I got to go to work. I got stuff to do. I don't got time to revolt with you. Well, you know what? Everybody's sitting at home. So whatever they're going to do, they're going to do. And if you wanted to tell them stuff, you can tell them stuff. Because that's what the cards told me to tell you, is that if you want to be this rebel, it said it's your moment. So let's see what else it's going to say. 3 cards on It's Your Moment. The World card. I hear travel plans. The world needs you. Justice in reverse. The world is experiencing injustice. And a 3 of Wands. Yes, this is a yearning. The world has been waiting for you. Somebody here is important. See, people think that peace is the only thing that's necessary. Like, everything is necessary, okay? There's a time and a place for everything. That's how I was raised. I was raised to believe it's a time and a place for everything. It's a time to play. It's a time to eat. It's a time to sleep. It's a time to fight. It's a time to have peace and stuff like that. So if God is putting these messages on your heart, it's time to listen. We're all a little mad. Embrace your brand of madness and share it with the world so that we can all be mad together, but not mad. You know what I mean? Free. It's like, why do they call it mad? They mean like crazy. You know what I mean? Mommy's gone mad. Like mommy's crazy. What movie is that? I always say that. Mommy's gone mad. Some shit. If y'all remember what movie that is, tell me in the comments. I'm really thinking about it. Like, I used to make fun of that. Mommy's gone mad. Mommy's gone mad. Anyway, stop saying that. So, don't be afraid to be you. I know it's easier said than done. I'm working on it too, guys. Welcome to Miracle Drip Tarot, where I'm over here doing your guys' tarot reading. Everyone's call is different. If you call me on some revolutionary stuff, I might be with that. I feel like I'm supposed to. I want to talk more to you. I just don't even know what to say right now. Except for I really feel like if you are called to do something during this time period, now is the time. It's anything, it may not have been cool to be feeling like that before, but right now, this is the time in your life where the world is open and looking for solutions. And if you have answers, you should share them. And some people need ideas and they need attitudes. They need a disposition. They need to know how they can feel. Sometimes I ask my mom, I used to ask my mom a lot, like, is it okay that I feel that way? Like as if I needed somebody's permission to feel that way, however I feel. You know what I mean? So understand that there are other people out there who want to be mad and they don't feel like they got the permission to be mad. And they need you to come tell them that they can be mad. And are you mad with them or something? I don't know. But let me get off of here before I get in trouble. Okay? Anyway, y'all stay blessed, never stress, and don't fall for the finesse, okay? Yeah. One love, namaste. I love you.